shot by Shooter Dash. They don't want us to the apostle of the great millstone. Of ours, blessed salutations to the elect of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. I come out here to let you know that America, aka Babylon, the scriptures, is on its way out to destruction, along with the so-called white man who rules this place in all wickedness. All right. Also here to tell you, man, that the time in America, man, is at its end. All right. Now, mainly the so-called white man that rules this place. All right. He's been running rampant in society, forcing his measures, his freedom, all right, his express freedom. Because basically what he does, man, he pushes whatever he wants to do, regardless of what the people say. All right, and it's all for his own benefit. And like we tell you, man, it's all going to be done away with. All right, for that violence against our brother Jacob, man, because everything you do in society is to make these people in a sign come to naught. All right, and the Lord Yahweh Shemiel Shai, who's watching over those people, man, is going to destroy you. All right. Go ahead. Yeah.
It's Obadiah, verse 10. And it reads, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever."
Right, that's the outcome. All right, who is Jacob? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. All right, for that violence against thy brother Jacob, man, you're gonna have shame upon you forever. All right. It said, read it one more time.
Obadiah, verse 10. "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever."
Yeah, that's a forever, man, perpetually. Scriptures refer to you as your place going down with a perpetual sleep. All right? Keep going.
Lamentations 4:21. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. "Rejoice, be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked."
Now, what's that? What's that cup talking about? All right, the indignation of the wrath of the Lord that's on its way here. All right, that's why the Lord's telling you to enjoy, because hey, man, you deserve everything that you deserve everything coming to you after everything that you've done in this place. All right, America, man, means bitterness or bitter. All right, goes back to the Hebrew word mar, which means bitter. All right. And what they like to point out is the first time that the word bitter was ever used was by the so-called white man. All right, when he was crying to his father Isaac, it said he wept with a bitter cry. All right. And so Esau right now, what he's trying to do is he's trying to get his blessing back. All right, you've been seeing on the news. We already know, man, with Amalek. All right, them feeling like they've been targeted and victimized because we're telling them that they're not the real, you know what. You know, the you wish people, you wish you were us, all right? But because you're so mad, you've created a design, an intricate design, which is known as a system, to put down these people, all right? Because you're hoping that, you're going to be able to establish, like the scriptures say, could you get that scripture one more time real quick in Lamentations?
Lamentations 4:21. "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked."
Hey, the Lord is a just power. So everything you've been putting out, because what I'm trying to say is you've been doing these things in hope that you'll get your blessing back. All right? Well, you've done a lot. You've done a hell of a lot to where the Lord is going to require a lot met back. In order to fill that cup, all right, of an exact measure of perfect judgment, man, it's going to require your whole society to be thrown down, your country to be lit up on fire. Because again, America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. All right? But your entire image is going to be stripped away from you. All right? Your reputation and your power. And it's going to be a torment to you. Go ahead.
Well, if I may, when you say the cup shall pass through us, indeed, the cup also represents the curses. Right. You know? We've experienced the curses, and it's going to pass through to them. They try to offset that judgment, but there's no way to do away with prophecy. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 75, and verse 8. "For in the for in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture. He poureth out of it the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them." All right, so this is a future prophecy of the curses being transferred up unto Edom. All the wicked of the earth. All right, so they're gonna drink the dregs thereof. They're gonna drink the bitter parts. That every last drop. You got it.
Yep, God. So go ahead and get that one.
This is the book of Malachi 1 and 4, and it reads, let me start it. Malachi 1 and 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Hey, well, real quick, read that first part again about we will build the desolate places.
Malachi 1 and 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Yeah, you think you're going to get back, you know, what you lost too. All right, you think you're going to be able to, again, everything you're doing right now, you think you're going to be able to accomplish. All right, you think you're going to be able to get your blessing. All right, you think by some magical way, by killing, commit a genocide against the whole nation of people is the way to get, you know, what you want back. But it's not going to happen. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Yep.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Because you are the wicked, all right? Like the brother said, man, you try to offset prophecy. That's wicked as hell. Because you're trying to disannul the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You try to make them of no effect. So that's already wicked in itself. But then you go even further, all right, and you touch the people of the Lord. All right, get that, what is it, Zechariah 5:11?
And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
Yeah, the Lord has a problem with you, man, forever. Right. All right, the so-called white man is the one person in the Bible who the Lord is not going to forgive. All right, because you've done a lot. Hey, man, the scriptures where it talks about how you've gone into others' lands and you take them by force, by violence. You know, you did harm to those that caused. You did harm to them that were at peace. All right. Here it is, man. You got someone just chilling, and you decide you want to fuck with them, and then you like, let me stab and then kill them, just for the fun of it. They had that movie on Netflix come out a few weeks ago, called The Nurse. I don't know if y'all seen that, but basically, it's about this Edomite doctor that came out that he was killing off the older people. He was injecting their IVs with or their salines, whatever. He was injecting them with little dosages of what do you call it, insulin. And they said that he killed like they claim he had killed like around 420 something people already. And they asked him a question. It was an Edomite. They asked him, why did you do it? And he said, because nobody stopped me. You know? Yeah, because nobody stopped me. There was no reason behind it. You know? And that's the way with the so-called. All right, the spirit that's in him is not outright, man. He just fucks with people, man. And the main one that he's doing it to is the Negroes, Latinos. All right, Native American Indian man. And he's not going to stop unless the Lord come back and put him down as well. So that cup that is going to come back, that's going to be the cup that's going to stop the so-called white man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, and verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Right, because of what you did to Jacob, all right, against thy brother, the violence against thy brother Jacob, you're going to be met with the same measure. All right, because here it is. Because look, I was doing a lesson on this about the devastation of the Indies. When you look in that book of what Esau did to our people when he came over to Hispaniola, all right, Esau was assessing our people. He was, exploring and checking us out, and he's even said we were the most void of like any of that wicked shit, man. We didn't do that stuff. We didn't do what the so-called white man does here in society. And he said that he took opportunity to do that, to take us out. Because he said that we couldn't endure certain, laborious acts and things, what have you, because we were complacent, we were at peace. But here it is, man, you came along, you took that as an opportunity to kill us, to use it as slave labor, all right, to build up your nasty ass country. And then, you got a brother that or some brother made a video or something, brought it out. But another guy acknowledged that we're the most patriotic people on the planet, or in America, because we built America, man. All right? So,
well, it was a little bit more.
Yeah.
But real quick, when they say, thou shalt not altogether go unpunished, all right, speaking about Esau, Edom, all right, another scripture says you shall know not at all equip the wicked. All right, meaning to let them off of their charges. They still gonna be brought to justice. All right, you like the spiritual attorneys. All right, bringing all the dirt, the rap sheet on this devil. All right, and accusing him before his face. All right, Jeremiah 42 and 13. It says, "For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall be a desolation." Basra representing here in America, Babylon.
Right.
It says, "And a reproach."
Which Basra is the capital city of Edom, right?
Come.
Yeah. So there you go.
It says, "Basra shall be a desolation, a reproach, a waste, a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste." Speaking of post-nuclear destruction, man. All right, this place will no longer be inhabited. It's going to be set forth forever as an example unto any other nation that should do wickedly in like manner. You got it, Doc.
Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe unto the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departed not.
Who is a prey? All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos. But why is it full of lies and robbery? Because you got these criminals, all right, these vagabonds walking to and fro, man, thinking that they're the free and we're the slaves. It's really the other way around. Going back to Esau, man, and who he was, all right, which we know is to be king. All right, it said that he was going to be a vagabond and a fugitive, a man running from justice. So when you look around on the streets and you see so-called white people, what would you say, lacking melanin, you know, those are criminals. They should really be locked up because they've gotten away with a lot of murder, man. They've gotten away with constantly sporting our people for gain. All right, go ahead.
And basically, I was gonna say, you see, like, you know, so-called Queen Elizabeth, when she died, you know, the people that in England, they started saying like, shit, she got her money off robbery and lies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so-called King Charles, they throwing eggs at him on his little public. They throwing, you know, his so-called Edomites is throwing eggs like, you made your money off slavery and this and that. And so it's like, you know, whoa, you know, it's destruction. Like they're not forgetting about your pain you caused. It's not going to be forgotten.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The judgment is on the way. You know?
That's why it says that Edom shall be a reproach and a curse. Because when we look at this place after it's been destroyed, man, everybody's going to look at it with the look of disdain. Everybody's going to know the truth about what was really going on here. All right, those lies are going to be uplifted, man, or not like that, like lifted up. All right, that veil is going to be taken away, so everybody's going to know. By the end, approaching the thermonuclear destruction, everybody's going to know, man. Because they're going to be asking questions like, well, why is this all happening? Why did it happen to me? What did I do? And you're going to know that, hey, like the scripture said, you shall know that the Lord existed, basically.
Hey, gotta bring this precept out because he brought that up about, you know, pretty much he been exposed, right? Been put to shame, you know, before the world. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, and you go to verse, let's go to verse 16. It says, "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall turn unto thee, and a shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory." So there it goes again, going into that cup, all right? The curse is being transferred into them. You know, all the shame and dirt is being brought up on this devil, primarily via the prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Beginning with the apostles, elders here at Millstone, man. All right?
Hey, you go back to Jeremiah 49. There's a part that says, "Thou shalt not be hide thyself again."
Real quick, yeah, so this is backing off the brother Yaakov Wall. This is Ecclesiastes 10:7, and it reads, "I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth."
Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying. It's backwards today, man. You got Esau thinking he's the free guy, all right? You know, the hunger of the earth and the desirable, and that word, the sustain, the look, despise. That's why the scripture said that we are small and despised, man. All right, but it's the other way around, man. We're really the princes, all right? And they're the servants. And it even goes back to, again, the blessings. It said that Esau was going to be serving his brother Jacob. But now you've done too much to where, come time around for that judgment, you're going to be exterminated off the earth. All right?
All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 49 and 10. "But I have made Esau bare." Bare meaning, naked, It says, "I have uncovered her secret places. She shall not be able to hide himself. wait, so like, he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Right, go ahead, read it one more time.
God, Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau a bear. I have uncovered his secret places.
And how does it? So how do we know that this man is wicked? Because everything about his system is based off of secrecy. And how do you destroy a secret society? You uncover their secrets. So that's what we've done. We've pulled back that foreskin. We've totally exposed them. All right, just like the scripture's saying, to where he cannot hide himself. All right, there's nowhere that you can go, man. The whole entire earth, all right, really, all creation is exposing this man. All right, because you even got the creatures, the beasts and all that coming up against this man. Who posted it in the chat? You know, someone posted in the chat like there was what do you call it, walrus that was chasing the Edomite, that fat bitch. Y'all don't remember that? It was in the chat.
Walrus.
I seen one with I guess a seagull was attacking a small hat.
Yeah. I seen that.
Crazy on a small hat. He was like, get him out of there. I got a piece of that. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy the brightness of his coming.
The spirit of his mouth represents the prophets. All right? Destroying him that way. Or they, you know, and then when he returns, it's going to be the physical destruction.
Hey, man, on a lower level, you had last week Michael Rappaport. I can't say his name. Rappaport. There was another interview he had after, you know, Kanye said everything he said, but he said he was right, and he asked the question, who the fuck gave Kanye this information? Who? But I mean, we know it. Look, man, we already know that these celebrities, man. Hey, there's a couple that are gonna repent. We know that. But hey, man, like with Kanye and all that, it's not like that, man. The Lord gives a little to people, man, because you're not gonna look at a poor man and listen to him in his counsel. You're gonna look at a rich man and extol him and listen. So that's why the Lord used a couple of these little, you know, I'll just call them puppets for now. But that's what really how it was shown, all right, through the Lord, all right? Because like the brother said, through the spirit of his mouth, that's on the higher level of the prophets, all right? Because the Lord reveals his secrets to us. That's how we're exposing this man. Because even Esau said it too. Even the apostles talked about, you know, the high priest Ariah and all that, and they said like he had an account where the Edomites got out that limousine and they asked like how did you find out about this? You know, we paid millions to hide it. Hey man, the weakness of the Lord is still stronger than the strongest might of men. All right, Kiko, did you finish? Because I think there's more. There's still. Come.
Jeremiah 49 and verse 11. It says, leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve thee alive, and let thy widows trust in thee.
Let's see. Let me see. You got. Let me see. Yeah, go all the way down to verse 13.
Jeremiah 49 and 12. It says, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it.
Talking about Israel, all right? We will surely, hey man, why do you think Biden or Sloppy Joe, man, made the comment on that interview about, you know what, in us Israelites, all right? That's why I was also making a comment about on this live I did, man. When you look with these leaders, when they get together, man, they don't refer to us as, well, you know, Negroes and Latinos, man, you know, we didn't get them under wraps. They're calling us Israelites in those meetings, all right? They're referring to us as Israelites. They've always known who we were. Again, when when Sloppy Joe slipped with the tongue, all right, it's because it said Israelites on there, you know? So yeah, man, you know, you want to act like you're like Esau ain't an enemy, but why is he calling us a name, you know, that we're not? Because we really are those people. Go ahead.
It says, and art thou he that shall altogether be unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink it.
Because you're going to surely drink of that punishment. You know, like you said, you know, trying to offset prophecy. You think, you know, you're going to try to fight against the Lord. That's something that's coming. That's why you're stockpiling all these missiles. That's why you keep having these meetings, because you're basically trying to see, you know, who's going to ally with you in that day. All right? You know, you're going to try to fight the Lord, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, 13, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste.
Yep, there you go. And that's ultimately all just being utterly empty. All right, you're going to be utterly empty when the Lord returns. All right, there's going to be no remembrance of you. Can you give me Isaiah 47? Get that real quick. Take a breath.
It's the book of Isaiah. You want it right now?
Yeah, go ahead. You know, just keep holding. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
God. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
All right, yes, sit in confusion. Sit in ultimate destruction. All right, go ahead.
It says, sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right, the Chaldeans, man, they were known for their witchcraft. All right, and you had it in Nahum, the 3rd chapter, right? Well, that's what Esau predominantly uses on our people today. Every single thing everywhere you turn is some form of witchcraft. All right, and so the scriptures liken this man as unto the daughter of the Chaldeans. All right, because they use obscurity. Going back to who Esau is, he's that anointed cherub. He covers. That's a form of witchcraft. All right, go ahead. Sorry, crazy.
It says, verse 2, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, and pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen.
Yep, just like we read in Jeremiah the 49th chapter. All right, everything is being seen. Okay, continue. Go ahead.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
See, that's what's coming, man. War. All right, war. And a lot of people, man, they want to try to put that day away, man, like it's something small. Like war is just a light thing. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. For some reason that song from Mulan popped in my head. You're not suited for the rain. You know? So pack up, you know, that's what's good. But hey, man, that's true. That's what we're doing out here, man. We're preparing for war. All right? That's what I was acknowledging it the other day, man. Like, we ain't got our general here or our major here, man. We got the bros, man. But from the heavens, this power is setting up an army for us. We're that army. All right? You know, we're that army. Okay? We're going to keep on reading on there. Oh, but Salaka, but I was going to say, you know, but that's what's coming, that war, because the Lord, he ain't playing, man. He's not coming to meet thee as a man. He came like that. He came as a man in peace 2022 something years ago. You know? He tried to tell you, tried to tell the world that, hey, cut your shit, man, or I'm going to come back. And it's not going to be pretty this time. All right? But it failed. All right? They even had amongst our own people, man, and the Roman, you know, even the Roman Empire as well, but they were talking about, like, man, this man needs to get out of the way because he's going to hinder us from accomplishing what we want to do. All right? So, like, building the desolate places. All right? Go ahead.
It says, verse 4, it says, as for our Redeemer, the holy Salaki, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Read that.
Isaiah 47:5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Hey man, the outcome eventually, you know, Esau is going to be put out, but all things are going to be silent in that day. You know, the day the earth stood still, man. because hey, because the Lord, man, again, he's gonna utterly turn this place out, and he's gonna totally bring away, take out Esau in the end of it, man. Not one Edomite is ever gonna be in existence again once he's done with them, right? And hold that on mind and go ahead and get your scripture.
It's Nahum. Nahum chapter 3, verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
Hey man,
families through her witchcraft.
This wasn't just an individual, attack. This was collective. All nations were trying to destroy Israel. All right, Esau's the ringleader, and he's really like the ultimate, like the most wicked of all the nations. But he got all these other groups together, man, because he was a fucking bully, And he's like, let's band up and take these people out, man. Maybe we can, at the end of it, after we get these people out, we'll all just fight each other and see who gets that blessing in the end.
Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame.
Thy nakedness is part of that, those secrets, right? The world's gonna look at you and realize, like, this is the way that you can only thrive, by being a liar. You had to lie your way in to what you are today.
That's why they're gonna be despised.
Yep.
That's why you got like people in Russia, they in front of the embassy like, man, bomb USA, even if y'all kill us, bomb, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's taking sides right now.
Yep.
They realize it's affecting the whole world. They're tired of it.
Well, hey, there was this clip I seen on YouTube, man, a while back. This Edomite went to go somewhere over there, like in India or something, man. And he's coming down the escalator, man, and some of these, cool Arabs are just chilling. And they see him coming down, and they see him recording with his phone. They're like, hey, you from America? You from America? And, he's like, yeah, I'm from America. He thinks it's going to be, a cool little talk between them. Yeah, I'm from America. Oh, you terrorists.
Right.
And, but he was like, no, I'm a citizen. I'm just a citizen, though. He tried to put away that he's an American Edomite, man.
What the scripture say, roughly paraphrase, they should hate the whore?
So what?
Hate the whore?
Yeah. Well, because in other nations, man, they know who Esau is, man. But like pursuant to Revelation 17th chapter, man, they got it agreed for now, But that doesn't take away the fact that they're still wicked, man, and their secrets are being discovered. And they had, they had to be liars to progress to where they are today.
And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock.
Yeah, that's the case right now. Esau's been set as a gazing stock, even to his own allies. Everybody looking to get a piece of this devil, give him the bid.
Yep. Read that verse over again.
And I will cast abominable, the whole.
Yeah, that part right there.
Okay. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock.
Yeah, see, everybody's gonna narrowly look at you, man, making fun of you. All right? The apostle, last week, man, he got so upset with Esau, man, and he was just talking about, like, we can't wait till we get our fucking hands on you, man, because when that day comes, when you actually get your hands on your Edomite in the kingdom, and you can look around and ain't nobody trying to pursue you, you know how that's gonna feel. That day is coming, man. You're gonna be able to do that shit and look around and not have to worry about going to jail or anything, And it's not unrighteous, it's the fact that this devil did a lot, man. He did a lot. And again, like, he truly prospered in his craft, man. This craft was a weapon, a sword to thresh. And the point of a weapon is to do what? To kill. And this man, he knew every type of way to kill a man. Psychologically, physically. Right? Come.
2 Thessalonians 1:6, seeing it is righteous, it's a righteous thing that with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yeah, and Esau, nothing but everything that he did was to trouble Jake. Everything that he's created, everything he's done, every motive. All right, the scriptures tell you a problem, man. He sleeps not except he have done mischief. Then you got the other scriptures, you go get them, Psalms 55, 21, and all that.
It's righteous to get paid back.
Yeah,
It's righteous, man. That's a righteous thing.
Yep.
Like James Brown, get big payback.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the word to look at it like, oh, well, y'all just sweep it, like they want to sweep it under the rug, like to forgive and forget.
Right.
The Lord ain't forgot. The Lord said He angry with the wicked every day.
Yep.
So we can't just let it go, man.
Like what point do you have, man, to create a tool? I mentioned this, man. I mentioned this all the time. What need do you have to make a tool that expands a man's anal cavity until it busts and you kill him? What is the point of that? You know? Why would you get babies and fill them up with milk and then throw baseballs at them and kill them and hit their heads too? What's wrong with you? What do you got?
Precept. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 25:7, and it reads, "There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy."
We're gonna get to live to actually see and play it out. We're gonna have the luxury and pleasure of getting our hands on this man in the kingdom for 1,000 years. However it happens. And boy, man, again, man, those days are gonna be long as hell. Long. You're gonna be able to get up in the morning, you're gonna be able to do as much as you want in 1 hour and still have 11 hours left to do whatever you want to do to Esau. You know? It's gonna be immortal for us, man. Time's gonna slow the hell down. That's why the scriptures talk about it being a torment to this man, because he's gonna have no power to get it back. He's not gonna be able to stop the indignation that's gonna be on him, man. All right? He's not gonna be able to oppress. He's not gonna be able to scheme anymore. You know, I've asked questions like, well, you know, what are the odds, man, that he might try to scheme on an elite guy in the kingdom? What, you know, dude's gonna wake up in the middle of the night. I know what y'all planning. I heard it. Go ahead, Beck.
2 Thessalonians 1:6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. You know, it's so righteous. It's like it's just a must. It's just a must do. We can't, you know, when you're in the boxing ring, you can't just have your hands down, you know, or to say that somebody, you know, it's gonna be a fight where you have to defend yourself spiritual, because that's our defense, not carnal. You know what I'm saying? Our defense is spiritual, so we got to be patient for that Jeremiah 16:16. You know, we fishes of men. Now we hunting down. Now it's time to recompense the years and years of bloodshed you've done to our people, man. Right. You know, this is just like, you know, it hurts our gut every time we go to work. You just sit there and try to make us get paid this amount of wages and stuff like that. And it's like, man, you know, y'all should be giving us free cotton. Y'all should be giving us everything, man. Yep. You know, and I'm sitting here, you know what I'm saying, you know, gotta pay all these taxes, which is illegal. You know what I'm saying? All this crazy, you know, like what it say, you bring in little, you know, and like holes in your, you know, I don't want to butcher it. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just, it's like it stresses you out day by day, especially as times go by. You know what I'm saying? Like we want payback, man.
Well,
you know?
I mean, again, you got to think about everything that's been going on since the beginning of time, man.
Yeah.
Since the serpent, I'll just say that, you know, between, you know, Adam and Eve. This devil's been hating on us since the beginning, man. Wisdom of Solomon in the 1st chapter. Through envy of the devil, death came into the world. This man's been envious since the fucking beginning, man. Because he wasn't made to be the good guy, you know? So he's thinking, I'm going to take everybody else out with me then, you know? So it's a very righteous thing, man. Especially when you keep doing what you're doing. Again, this whole issue with the small hatters, man. You're still showing that you don't know how to stop lying, because you're still trying to defend that lie. You know, you're still making document or what do you call it, like, you know, what do you call it, like legislating documents and all that to make it that you are the real person, you know, over there in Israel. God.
This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
Hey, man, you're not allowed to assert your authority for what we did to you. You're not allowed to fight us even though we fucked you up. You know? Shit, what else, man? Man, I mean...
You're not allowed to claim your righteous heritage.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're what I call you. You're
Yeah.
black. You're African American. That's how, you know, and if you step outside of that, you're
breaking the law.
You're breaking the law. They're gonna put you in chains.
You're anti. You're an Israelite.
Yeah, you're anti.
Yep.
You know? Yep.
And then these small hats, man, they get mad at just the fact that Kyrie point out, for example, that they own everything. They get offended at that. Like, you get offended at the fact that you own everything, just point that out. Like, come on, man, that's petty.
Yeah, that goes,
Trying to hide.
it's like, if I may say it, that goes back to that famous quote. I forgot who said this, like here. It was like, if you want to know who actually runs the world,
Actually, you can't criticize?
yeah,
I can't remember who it was either.
yeah.
Yeah, after you can't criticize, man. As a whole, man, you can't criticize the white man. It ain't just Amalek. It ain't these small guys. It's Esau in a whole. You know?
Then it's like it goes to that Deuteronomy, like you don't even get the curses.
Exactly.
You're not even in there. You're not even close.
Yeah, man. Aldo Malcolm, man, he messaged one of my posts, and he said, "How does this fit the curse of being a worm with no power?" But you had there was a Jew. You know, it was one of them guys, and he was just rich as hell, man. You know, if you use the same system that the so-called white man has used, these small adders have used to gain control of the world, if you use that same system for our people, we would own more than half of this place. For real. And then to want to, to claim that we have that right, like you said, it's a crime to claim our heritage. It's a crime to claim what's really, what's rightfully ours. It's a crime, We're out of line for doing it,
God, that's some more.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 10:2. It says, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Start back up at verse 1 again.
God.
This don't make sense. Why is this a gazing stock to them still, See, like we're out here to defend what's really going on, man. Real, like the apostle made the video, real Israelite problems, man. This is some real shit. We're not making this up. We're not sitting here telling you that, we rightfully deserve something that we didn't really deserve. This whole world was created for us. And you got this devil claiming it for himself. And then operating it the way that he wants to. That's unrighteous as hell, man.
That's right. It's Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. To turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless.
Hey, man, they're all right. They'll recover. We only created certain disorders on their minds. It's all right. They'll eventually get over it. Drape 2 mania. All right. It would be crazy for you to want to leave this place now today. You would like being a slave. To turn aside, again, that's what it is. To turn aside the needy. We're the ones that we need help. We need deliverance. We need what's rightfully ours, and you don't want to give us anything. You want to make you want to make a survey to see if you should retribute the Negroes for the hell you caused them. But then again, you gave that this was during that whole oil issue, with between the Ukraine and everything, or Russia and Ukraine, all that shit that was going on. They sent something like $1 trillion to the Ukraine, or 1 billion, something like that. And within less than 24 hours of asking, should we send them aid? But you want to send a survey out to see if these people should be retributed for the shit that you did to them. Just earlier, man, in the last couple of days, you want to apologize for experimenting on mainly black men in the prison system and getting them in contact with Agent Orange. As long as you say sorry, it's okay.
Give us a symbolism. Somebody that looked like us in their system. Have us thinking, we won, something like that. We ain't win nothing. We ain't get nothing. has had a perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Yeah, because it would, hey man, you held on to it. Like I said a minute ago, with this whole you know what, it's showing that you still got hatred towards our people because you're not telling the world like, no, you know, they're right. You know, Kyrie was right, Kanye's right. You know, the guys you got that are standing out there that we tell you are poor, you know, and all that they're crazy, they're you know, they're demons and all that. They're right. We are liars. We are the, you know, Edomites. You know, we are the devil. We've been lying to you this whole time. You know.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood.
So the Lord's going to prepare you for doing that. All right, He's going to prepare you. He's going to prepare you like a dish. All right, and the Lord's about to eat. All right, He's going to slaughter. Hey, what is that? I can get Isaiah 34. And it says, curse upon my people and Isaiah 34. But go ahead and read it again.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Right, and that's what the Lord is doing right now too. Yahweh Bashar Sherman is preparing this place for blood. All right, He's preparing it to burn it up. All right, thermonuclear missiles, man. And the message has never changed. It's always been the same. All right, this place, these people have shown, all right, predominantly Esau have shown they cannot get right. They cannot stop what they're doing. All right, so the Lord assessed. He came back, like I said, He came on the earth. All right, He's been looking from the heavens, and He's got His men out here too. All right, don't want to get that in Amos 9 and 10. He's been watching, and it's showing that this place is not going to turn from the evil ways that it operates.
And blood shall pursue thee. Say, thou hast not hated blood. Even blood shall pursue thee.
Right, like, you know, you ain't stopped. I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, well, you know, the blood, I mean, it's, you know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's only right. It's only, you know, you shed all this blood, the blood is going to come straight through your door. You ain't got to open the door. It's coming straight through. You know?
They go back to the righteous law. Kill, but this is the book of Numbers, like, on the topic of blood. Numbers 35:33 it says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. What it said, have to put 2 and 12. Woe to him that buildeth the town with blood and establish the city by iniquity. You know, that's how this place was bred. It was bred in wickedness. Witchcraft, lies, deception, bloodshed, genocide. All right? So that defiled the land. All right? It says, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So Esau's blood got to be shed.
All right, go ahead and read this.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 34.
Go to verse 2.
It's Book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and His fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Yeah, all that have risen up against Israel. All right, against the Lord's people. Go ahead.
It says that their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. It says, and all the host of heavens shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
All right, let's talk about those thermonuclear missiles. Go ahead.
It says, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine.
Yeah, like, you know, when all the leaves fall off from the vine. All right, that's what it's talking about. There ain't gonna be nothing left. All right, go ahead.
It says, and as falling fig from the fig tree. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Right, because even our people are going to get judged. But the main part I was looking at was Idumea. All right, the sword that's going to be bathed in heaven, that glittering spear, the thermonuclear ICBM missiles. All right, that's what's going to be coming down on this place. All right, pure judgment. All right, upon Idumea, which Idumea is what Greek for the word Edom. All right, yep. So that's how you know it's still talking about this devil. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6 says, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats.
Right, and that's, you know, going back to Ezekiel 35, how the Lord is preparing you unto blood. All right, this is how it connects. All right, because that blood of lambs and goats is our people and Esau. All right, the goat is Esau, because like the apostle was saying before we came out here, he goes, that's how, you know, the black woman is just like Esau, man, like a rat, a goat. You know, because a goat, man, before you cut its throat, it'll scream, it'll yell, it won't try to go out, you know, silently. But a lamb, it will. That's how you know it's talking about Israel. Because we'll take our shit, man. We'll take our judgment. Go ahead.
God. It says, let me read that again. Isaiah 34 and 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with the blood, and it is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
So that's talking about the same thing that we read in Jeremiah the 49th chapter. All right, that sacrifice, that same person that the Lord was speaking to, Esau. All right, that sacrifice, man, is going to consist of a lot of deaths, man. A lot of people are going to be killed when the Lord returns. There's a point, man. I think I'm thinking about what is it? Jeremiah like 50, where it talks about Babylon being as a threshing floor. You know, when you look at what a threshing floor is, it's basically just a bunch of clutter, or like, you know, small like chippings and all that, but it's a lot. All right, that's just how many, you know, people are going to be dying on this time. But that's what's coming here. Can you give me Isaiah 14? Start with verse 5 or 6.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 4. It reads, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
Right, because nobody can make war with America right now, right? You know, apparently it's unstoppable. And even Trump said it before he came out of office, you know, that, you know, America's the strongest superpower on the planet. And then you got that question in Revelations, who can make war with the beast? So that's a question. How is that golden city the oppressor ceased? Because Yahweh Bashar did it. Go ahead.
It says, the Lord Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, he that persecuted and none hindereth.
Hey man, why was Esau so angry? You know, I brought up the comment earlier in the movie Gay Hard with Kevin Hart. You remember when he busted into the shack where all those supremacists were, those white supremacists were, and he had a little flamethrower out of a power washer, and he's like, you know, he goes, this is probably the first time you ever were forced to listen to a black man. He just said, you know, chill the fuck out, man, calm the fuck down. Black man ain't trying to kill you. So why are you so goddamn mad all the time, man? It goes back to an ancient hate. All right, it goes back to, we already know, it goes back to the blessing, man. That's why he's been so angry. That's why he gets mad when someone doesn't do what he wants to do, and then he'll demonize them, all right, or he'll kill them. And that's what you've been seeing going on all over the internet. That's why, what's his name, Kanye, man, he made the comment, you know, if I end up, you know, apparently going somewhere, man, or if I end up going someplace, and you know why? Because he was hinting like, they may kill me, or they may try to kill me. That's what they do, man, when they want to silence somebody. Yeah, go ahead, read that for a minute.
Verse 7, the whole earth is at rest, and it is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the
fir trees.
Yea, the first trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Hey, so we already know that's not talking about literal trees and all that. Though the earth is going to be enjoyed too, man. All creation is going to be at rest. It's going to be at peace. You know, you see how Esau treats the land, you know. But this is talking about the people as well, man. It's talking about people being enjoyed. This devil's finally been brought down, man. Hell yeah, you know. Go ahead.
God. It says, hell from beneath thee is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is...
Yeah, because they go into all the other nations. They now have the same capability for mass destruction as America once had.
Yep.
You know, so now America can't go around bullying certain nations that they was always able to do. All right, so that's bringing down his pomp. You know, his pride. You got it.
It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows.
Yeah, like you just said, the pomp, that pride, man. Because you look on the news right now, man, every single day is talking about something nuclear, man. Everybody's trying to get ready. Everybody's getting provoked. And that's really the Lord turning the spirit up on these things, man, because that's the ultimate end. War has to happen, like I said earlier, man, the rage of war. The rage of war is coming. Go ahead.
God. Verse 12 says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
Yeah, how you come down from that elevated status that you were in. How is it possible, man, that you are now looked at as like just one of the average people on the earth? Because right now, man, you are a king. I mean, you're a self-appointed, unrighteous king. But people look at you and they listen to you. But they're gonna look at you in a different manner real soon. And they're gonna look at you like the way that black women are looked at today. You know, ugly and stinky and all that.
Undesirable.
Exactly, undesirable. Hi. Yeah.
Bro, the king, bro, he really got put to death. Just walking past on that type of kind of spirit. Man.
Isaiah 14 and 13, and it reads, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
I'm gonna make my power known. I'm gonna be the signet of the earth or of the planet, of the heavens. All right, go ahead.
It says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Yep, down to the grave. And it's just a matter of time before this occurs, man. We talk about it every day, man. And it's really something we expect. We know Esau is looking for a long game. Because again, this devil, he's weird, man. He feels anger, but he's sad. He feels pride, but he's scared, He wants to fight the Lord, but he knows if he does, his ass is over. That's why he's trying to claims he has portals and shit.
He want to attack the prophets, but he knows once he comes that person.
Yeah, he knows once he does it, man. Yeah.
I was watching the brothers camp right before coming to camp today, and the brother actually mentioned that this is the fight that Esau's been ducking his whole existence. Man. He's been ducking this fight, man. Fighting with the,
Because he knew. All right, the Lord told him, Yahweh told him, man, I'm gonna deal with you. I'm gonna be the one. That's why he said, leave Cain alone. All right, because I got to deal with him. Oh, you want to get that in Isaiah 63 as well? Or someone want to get it?
Second Esdras chapter 15, 16, this goes in, he was like, he's king now, but people are going to be like, what are you? Who are you? I mean, this is, for this shall be sedition, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and their course of their action shall stand in their power.
Yeah. There is going to be a lot of chaos to that point too, that they're not going to regard the king of prince. But yeah, eventually that power, that outlook of like, we got to respect what he says and all that, that's going to be thrown out the window.
Well, you got them coming against politicians now, the whole Nancy Pelosi, they fired her. Somebody supposedly bust into their house, and attacked her husband. And then they come to find out, supposedly, that he was doing some anti-ish rhetoric on his laptop or whatever. So they're trying to set the stage for that, but there's a lot of things that's going to culminate to this prophecy coming to pass, where it's going to be sedition. Because like the family, they're going to realize they're politicians, they all got their hands in the pockets of the elites. They all own it, financed by the elites. So they do what they told to do. And this whole system implodes.
So like, if I can add, don't forget that Trump is back on the scene, man.
Yeah, Trump is back.
And he rousing people back up, man.
The whole system.
Get death penalty to drug dealers, Yeah. And they always cheering all like, America,
It's like he injecting that pride back up. It's pride steroids.
He did a good ass job, man. He made Edomites, be proud for a minute to be Edomites again, man.
Damn Trump, yes.
About to close it out,
He the one started that SpaceX program,
Yeah, you can't. They can't use the restroom. Well, yeah, but they don't know. Yeah, they know us.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 16, and it reads, They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?
The house of prisoners, man, because we're the prisoners. This is a prison land. When you look at the beginning of how Esau set this place up to be, all right, he sent basically wardens over to, sent them over here after he casted them out, kicked them out of Europe, but they were set up to overlook, us, to look at us and like prisoners, all right? But for all this, read up a verse again. We're talking about the narrowly. Hey, Lloyd, get the phone. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, you can see it. Look at that word narrowly real quick. Because hey man, I know there's a scripture where it talks about, looking at them like an astonishment, like it's going to be a marvel.
Job 20.
Okay. Well, if you find it, blue letter or yeah, blue letter. You can look on either one. Because what I'm trying to get at, like, when the Lord is through with this place, all right, it's going to be, people are going to bug out, like, what? This, like, because nobody really gets the gravity of this devil and what he's capable of, what he really is. They don't look at him like he could be that low or that dirty to do something. Like that clip we seen of Sloppy Joe, whipping that girl, when he was naked. That's some weird, nasty shit, man. Like, nobody thinks that Edomites would actually do that,
They say he under investigation right now.
Yeah, actually, they're trying to give him some years, too, I think. They're trying to give him some jail time.
Well, the scriptures say that he has covered himself to make himself Salakius, butchered it, to be as a light, something like that.
Angel light, transforming them, save them.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that's why Kyle Harris in there.
Okay, Kyle, real quick, look at what does that word say?
I got the blue letter definition of narrowly look. And it's Strong's H7688 shaga, which means to gaze, stare. You know, somebody like squint their eyes when they look at you like, are you serious? You know?
Yep.
Like, what?
Like when you see somebody that you haven't seen in a minute,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and you kind of see them, you can't believe it's them. You're like,
Yeah. Him? Yeah.
Huh?
right?
Esau?
No,
Or Esau?
I can't. No.
In chains?
Yes.
Oh man. James Franklin should be up here doing that, man.
No.
Talking about that movie. Job 20, starting at verse 4, says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
It's only been, hey man, I know the apostles, man, when they did the calculation of how long they've been in the truth, well, you can apply that same amount of time to the time that Esau has been ruling this place or this planet. It's only been for a very small moment. It's only been really a couple of days to the Lord. You know? So Esau he's only going to get to rule for like another couple of minutes or an hour. No? Oh, really not an hour, you know? It's like 45 years. Couple of seconds. I met 1 minute. But the triumph of the wicked is short. Go ahead.
And it says, you know, the joy of the hypocrite.
Right,
That's what he is. You know,
Yep.
a hypocrite. Say one thing and do another. It says, verse 6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They who see him shall say, where is he?
Do you actually know what the word dung is, you know? It means literally shit. Poo. He's gonna perish like his own poo. You know? Yeah, turd. Dookie. That's literally, the Lord literally said that, man. You know? That's how he looks at this man. Yeah, like a piece of shit. Yeah. A white turd, man.
Bird shit.
Caca. Ace Ventura.
Caca.
Verse 8, it says, he shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the one. Chased like a vision out. Go ahead. It's like a tongue twister. A vision out of the night.
Job 28 says, he shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Because when, hey, those missiles, man, are gonna chase you out. They're gonna consume you. It's gonna be like a bad dream, man. I've had some vivid ass, realistic dreams, man. I ain't gonna lie. Had one the other night. Woke up like I was in a battle, chest beating and everything. I swore it was real, you know. And then I had to, you know, shake. But man, that's how it's gonna be. It's not real. Really, it sucks that we gotta feel this pain. You can actually feel it. I can feel my toes freezing like crazy right now. But this is real. It's like it's not real. You know, we're just waiting to get to the next kingdom. You know.
Yeah. And two, it said chase away as a vision of the night. You know how you wake up, you forget something. Like you can easily forget a dream. That's how Esau gonna be in the kingdom.
Yep.
The memorial is gonna be wiped out of the earth. It says, verse 9, the eye also which seen him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust.
Right. You never achieved what you were fighting so hard to get. I just heard that too, man. I've never seen. The John Wick commercial. The second movie or the third movie. He's like, I've never seen someone fight so hard just to end up back where they started. You started out as a base man. You're going to end up being the base man again. You know? Yeah, and then get wiped out. Go ahead. read that bone of the bones of the sin of his youth.
God, this is verse 11. It says, his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with them in the dust.
Because of thy violence against thy brother Jacob. This is why. Because you're still salty as hell, man, that you claim that you lost your blessing when you sold it. So since that time up to now, man, you've been working mischief and iniquity to try to get it back. But it said that it's gonna lie. What did it say after that? After the full of the sin of his youth? What did it say afterwards?
It says, we shall lie down with him in the
There you
dust.
go. Hey, man, it's gonna lie down with you in the dust, man. It's never gonna happen. All right.
You read on.
Do one more scripture. Like, see what it say.
Well, it goes on, you know.
I mean, yeah, I know it does. I mean, it goes all the way to like, you know, the iron weapon and all that. Okay, I mean, we can
Read the whole chapter.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, verse 12, it says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it not, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth.
Hey, real quick, you can't even upload videos, and you can't even screen record on your phone anymore. Certain comedy shows anymore on your phone. They'll call it like copyright claim and they'll block your visibility. I tried to do that the other day with Saturday Night Live, man, because it was talking a whole lot about what's going on in the world. With Dave Chappelle, man, you can't even record those certain things because it tells too much truth. You know, the wickedness is still sweet in his mouth, man. You can't even bring out the truth really like that. I mean, it's better to know what's working to, you know, eventually to the words of Yahweh Shai, but, you know, he ain't forsaking it, man. He's still hindering, or what he thinks is hindering the work. All right? But, man, we will always find ways, man.
Verse, it says, verse 14, it says, yet his meat is in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asp within him. He hath swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again.
Yep. Everything that you worked for, like I said, end up right back at square one. But even more further back. Right? You swallowed, hey man, the biggest rich of all that you swallowed down was our people. All right? You devoured us. And then what did I say, Zechariah? Or Zechariah 11:5? You know, you thought you were rich by it. That was one of your riches. But you're gonna have to cast them back. You're gonna have to give up the Lord's people, man. The Lord tells you, I think in Isaiah or is it Jeremiah, he says he's gonna plead our cause thoroughly. He's gonna make you give him. He's gonna make you give us back to him. Keep on going.
It says, verse 15 again, he hath swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly.
Hey man, when you throw up, man, like when you really got to throw up, there's nothing you can do about it. You know, there's a pressure that comes up from your whole fucking back, man, and you have to throw it up. That's what the Lord's gonna do to you, man. You're not gonna. I know there's another scripture where it talks about how you're not gonna be able to. Oh no, I think we're coming up to it. Go ahead, keep on reading. But it basically says that you're gonna have to give them all these things back up regardless. Before you're about to fill your belly.
I'll jump down to verse 18. Job 20:18 it says, that which he labored for shall he restore.
Yep. Go ahead.
And shall not swallow it down.
There you go. So that process is gonna stop, man. We know what you're really working for right now. You think that you're gonna be able to, hey, like the whole Rona thing. You use that as like a way of crowning your enterprise. You thought you won. Going back, what 3 years ago. That was a sign of you thinking that you won our people fully over. You're gonna have your full control like you want. You know, like that octopus on the earth that had the tentacle on the earth. You know? Yeah, tentacles. You know? But what did it say?
It says, Job 20:18, that which he labored for shall he restore. It shall not swallow it down.
So it's gonna be stopped. All right? Because the Lord is going to do it. Again, the Lord is going to thoroughly plead our cause, and he's going to put a stop to all this wicked shit we got going on here. Go ahead.
According to his substance shall the restitution be.
And you killed, hey, some brother brought it up, but there's been like over 300 million, black men alone that have been killed and buried in America. Over 300 million. That's almost the population of America, So you got to pay for those lives. You got to pay for the lives of other generations that you killed off too. All right, you got a lot. And it's, yeah. No, you're good. Yeah. And bro, it's not even, it's way over the millions, man. It's in the billions of the amount of Jakes that you killed. So
I'm looking at the word exchange in the Strong's Concordance, H8545. It says Timurah, and it says that which is exchange, substitute, recompense.
Yeah, pay back.
So
well, like it said, what is that numbers where it says that? I think we read it earlier, right? It says you should not defile or pollute the land, for blood defileth the land, and that has to be shed by the one who shed it. Again, man, Esau has done so much, man, that it requires more than just sorry or some stimmies. It requires way the hell more than that, man. You put Jake out of their house because you wanted to, renovate or excavate the land to build something where you wanted to build it. What's that? There's a movie about it, man, where this CEO guy, he said, I want to knock out this whole hospital so I can have a better view of what I'm looking at. Like, that's the mentality of the Edomite. Did you know?
It says, verse 18 again, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein.
The scriptures say that there is no propitiation without the shedding of blood. All right, you can't make a deal with the Lord, man, for what you've done. It requires your life. It's like how the Lord, that's like a real quick. The Lord when he said to Israel in Isaiah the 1st chapter about us being disobedient, he said, all right, let us reason together. How about this? I won't kill you if you obey me. It's literally the same thing he told people from the beginning. But now with Esau, he's like, look, I'll make you a deal. You give me your life, and we'll call it a day. But Esau doesn't want to take that deal.
He squandered it all. Like you said, there has to be blood for the contract to be upheld.
Yep.
You didn't sacrifice anything.
Yep.
It says, verse 19, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he have violated, violently taken away a house which he builded not.
Hey, man, how dare you say we're not those people? That hurt my feelings. Oh, now we've done it. He's definitely suffering now. A baggy note on my door telling me I'm not the real small hat. Oh dear.
You're just so hurt.
Yeah, man.
Scared, rich and so hurt.
Apologize to the whole world.
He must now demonstrate that he understands our cause and our pain.
Well, what about the pain that we had to suffer? See, the nations don't give a damn about that. Especially Amalek. Amalek don't give a damn about what we've been. The 400 plus years that we had to suffer. All right? And on top of that, they generated our suffering.
Yep.
Through policy. You see? And they set up actual policies to oppress. Okay?
Like Apostle Ricard said, man, you cannot equate the pain and suffering of what Jacob has gone through. You cannot equate that to what Esau has ever gone through, because Esau ain't ever gone through shit. Again, I mentioned earlier in Proverbs, man, that he suffers when he can't do mischief. So if he can't hurt a Jake, then he's in pain and suffering. If he can't kill a black man just for the hell of it, then he's suffering. But then we're the ones having to deal with it. You got 8 Edomites cracking on one small Jake. You know?
Yeah, they work evil upon their bed in the morning and practice it.
Yeah. So like, they say in the scriptures that concerning oppression, you speak wickedly. God of spirit.
Now, this is the book of Psalm 73, verse 8. It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Yeah, man. You know, again, man, that's a very good point. Like the apostle made that video on, man. Here it is, man. Our people getting shot because they tremble when, you know, they're told to put their hands up. Oh, he was about to resist. He was about to run, but he was shaking, you know? Like, Esau is just an asshole just out here killing us, man. But when we speak up about it, man, we're in the wrong. You know? We're being turned aside.
Hey, even Jake killing each other. That's Esau's fault too.
Right.
Because of the culture creation. You know, the caricatures that he put on our people. All right. We're supposed to, you know, they pushed in Hollywood that we're supposed to be thugs, you know, pimps, drug dealers, and Esau knows that. They call it the psychology behind it is called mimetics. It's like crowd participation. They get one person to influence the rest of the crowd, and the crowd follows. So they got it down to a science on exactly what they're doing. You know. Oh man, you got it.
Well, this brother, you made a comment earlier about like when we try to claim what is rightfully ours, our heritage. You know, it's an issue. You know, and we're just standing up for what you're doing, man. You know, we're not out here lying that we're getting that these people are getting molested in jail. You know, or even before on a search. You know, what was it with the Milwaukee and everything? I don't see 76 Edomites being touched inappropriately like that. Oh, give me that one more, Psalms.
This is the book of Psalm 73, verse 8. It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully.
Yeah, they speak lawfully, man. You know, they had those smiles on it, man. Like they know they just got away with that lie. Just like these small headers, man. They loving that they still got the control of the world, you know? They're still able to lull the people back to sleep and get them to stop thinking so hard about what's really going on. You know, that's that wicked oppression.
Numbers chapter 24 and 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but its latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Because it's a good thing to bring out, because again, these are the ones that are really kind of running behind, the background. They're the ones in the background telling all the leaders and what have you to say the shit that they're saying. All the lies are spewing out. All these influencers to keep our people from knowing anything.
So they're the ones controlling of your livelihood. You know, like your livelihood is like, like death. You know, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's like cousins with death. Like you take your paycheck, you know, especially if you're on an anchor or you're on a basketball team or all over. You know what I'm saying? They the ones try to kill that, man. If you speak out, you stand up for what's right. They're the ones behind the scenes, you know, in council, silently talking about you and telling you need to. He doesn't. Let's cut his check. You know, let's dry him out of his livelihood.
Well, that goes into that speaking wickedly concerning oppression, man. You know, like with Kyrie, man. You know, he made a comment. You know, you talked about, you saw the word nigga on the Twitter, but nobody said anything about it. They totally dismissed that, man. They so focused.
Step right on that.
Right. They so focused on him, quote unquote, promoting a movie that he didn't even really promote, and automatically demonize and humiliate the man. You know. And that's what they do to us too, man. Out here in the highway, the Bible, they humiliate us.
It's like a crucifixion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mental crucifixion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all watching it. It's just letting you know, like, you better not do what he did.
Right.
We're going to do you that way.
Yep.
You know, it's to put a fear. That's how they work. They put fear.
Yep.
They want us to be scared of them. You know, so we won't stand up.
Yep.
You know, but the Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear. You know, that's right. The Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear. We don't fear you. We don't fear you. We don't fear you. We're nobody to us. This is war.
And one thing that it's like, you know, like on Star Wars when Anakin was like, you know, he said, "You underestimate my power."
Don't try it.
Instead, we ain't gonna get sliced up. He gonna get sliced up, man. You know, by them chariots.
Yeah, who gonna save you? You know, that's the question.
Yeah.
Who gonna save you? You can do all this lying, you can do all this saving face on national television and use your mediums to deceive people, because that's the main thing, like the brother's going into. They get off on deception. If they can't deceive you, then they, you know, it's a problem.
That's what I was mentioning earlier, man. That's how you destroy secret societies. Because this whole place is based off of secrecy. You reveal them secrets, they have nowhere to hide.
So, also I can say this too. It's been a war between Israel and Amalek for generations. Was that in Exodus? It's actually Exodus 12, I believe.
He had the one about having war and Amalek for whatever.
Yeah.
Numbers 20 something.
Yeah, it's numbers.
It's numbers a lot.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. Yep, that one. He got it.
Yeah, so it's war. So their war against us is to accuse us to the Father by searching out iniquity. And that's through what? Through their mediums. You know, they got Jake, like Leo or Cohen said, you know, he's going to go with the talent rather than, what was the other thing he said? He's going to choose the talent. He's going to choose Jake, who's into the gang music, the drill music, so he can make his money. You see? Never mind what detriment that influence holds on our people. He gonna go with that because it makes him money. So that really, in reality, that's the biggest fucking insult in the world. And you niggas supposed to be in a fucking uproar. You see? But of course, the majority of our people sleep. My bad.
Scripture say, "Show your oppression make a wise man mad."
Yep.
Those ain't wise enough to be mad. Did you say that, Joe?
Yeah, it's in Exodus. I know it's in Exodus. Okay.
Exodus 17 and 16, where he said, because of the Lord have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Yes, so this always been prophesied. You know, it's prophesied before Moses. He said we're gonna have this war between Amalek and Israel. And that's our arch enemy. That's our main enemy, right?
And the spirit is being known. It's being known right now in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? He's using these celebrities to put the light on this action. You know, the light on this. When he had New York Cohen on the Breakfast Club, you know, he was just careless. He didn't care. He was like, I gotta feed my family. You know what I'm saying? You know, to hell with your family. You know? He didn't care. They're bloodsuckers. They can't make one. Like, right? I heard Layla Ali. She's trying to get paid off of her name. You know, but Amalek, you know, they bought Muhammad Ali's name. You know, and Amalek behind that. And Layla Ali's trying to, you know what I mean? Like, they're bloodsuckers. They're behind everything that we do.
Do nothing about it, man. It's so bad that they got to put out misinformation to the truth.
Yeah,
Or they drag you on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Or what's they call it? Fact check. That dumb shit. They fact check you and you post something that's true.
Shadow ban you.
Shadow ban.
Shadow ban is there. You know, you'll put up videos and you can't be found unless you specifically type up that page.
Like they do us.
Yep, on YouTube.
All right, I got 1 Ezra chapter 4, verses 35. It says, "Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things. All the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heaven
blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it.
Yeah, for example, if I tell you shit is sugar, and you never had sugar before, and you believe that shit is sugar, once I give you sugar, you won't know shit is shit. If that makes sense, right? So if I say a lie to you all the time and tell you, look, this is good, and that's all you had, but once you actually have good, like, man, this motherfucker lied to me, right? We've been telling y'all that this is the gospel truth. This is how women should operate. This is how men should operate. This is how the order of the world should operate. Now people are finding out, hey man, you shouldn't eat lobster. You shouldn't eat them oysters. Now y'all ass trying to refill the oyster population in New York. Now you got so-called global warming. Now you got all the prophets doing saying, I told you so. Right? It's very easy at this point for us. All we got to do is be consistent, man. We ain't got to yell at niggas as much anymore. Because everything is manifesting now, man. We at the end. We ain't got to, when we're talking about it, we got to say the M-A-R-K now. We can't just blatantly say it. Oh, y'all conspiracy nuts. No. Because the RFID chip is out there now. You know? So once we mention, say, yeah, that's the blah, 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 you know, they're going to start Googling, going to find out who, when you type that RFID chip up, guess who's going to pop up? Us. Shitloads of videos. We don't, yup, we're the only ones pushing.
It says, and with it, no unrighteous thing. Let me read it back. It says, all the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it, no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them, and their unrighteousness.
Like,
also,
the men of the Lord been saying all this time, man.
Yeah.
All the works that's been done upon the earth is wicked.
That's right.
Because their money ain't the truth. All right, it's a fickle, it's a FRN, man. Reserve notes. It's a you should call it a fiat note, man. So that riches ain't true, women ain't true, flashes, believing they men or they got power. Truth is above all that, man.
That's right.
You know?
It says, in their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endureth, and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore.
That's why you got to delete it.
Yeah.
That's why you got to take the pages down. You have to. You got to fight. You want to stone people for truth. You know? You don't stone nobody for lying on you like that. You'll argue with them. You know?
I thought we was bug outs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Right? Vocab is traveling behind us.
Right.
Going up to Israel Valley, getting on planes. Because for us imbeciles, as he try to project us to be. But you're doing all this for us?
Working overtime.
Working overtime. Going to NFL.
Yeah.
Look, Esau, he's the king of putting out wrong information. So if you good with putting out wrong information, why are you deleting our pages?
Right.
Right? It only makes sense to keep our pages up.
That's a good point.
So we teaching is lies.
Yeah. Just keep flooding it with lies.
Yeah,
but the truth keep prevailing.
Why not?
So,
right?
Right. Exactly.
It's potent cut through, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
2 Corinthians chapter 13 and 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
Everybody, including Satan, including these sellouts. You know what I'm saying? It's just really what side are you on? Are you on the left side or the right side? All right? Like the Avengers, you had the good guys and the bad guys. And what side you going to be on? You're going to be on their side at the end of the day. But what if some did not believe, right? You try to make the hope of the faith of the Most High without effect. That's how you make. The Lord's still going to destroy this place. Ah, y'all niggas bug outs. Well, okay. It's still going to be destroyed. You know? That's just like saying somebody tell you in front of your face, I'll beat your ass, and you say you ain't gonna do shit. Mink. Right? You just was right?
Just because you ain't scared don't mean you can't get to it.
Yeah.
Right.
So just because you don't listen don't mean you ain't gonna be destroyed.
Exactly.
That's why I said it don't make no sense for us to yell and get mad at it. That's because we care. You know, told the 2/3 of niggas. Now we, you know, it's like we almost out of here, man. You can't get it. We, as the pastor said, we moving along, man. Okay?
I got it. Just that was it. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and 27. Right to the point. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched."
There you go.
Yeah, man. That deceit, the lies that people live, man. The lies that we're living, the lies, this whole social construct is of deceit and it's vexing, man. All right? Damn. Man, that is distracting. But yeah, this whole society is built off of lies, man. The food, what's real food and what's not real food, what's good for you, what's not good for you, what's love, all right? All this whole society is set up, they call homosexuality love, man. Okay? They call going out and freaking on a bunch of other men's women a good time. You know?
You the man.
They just got done honoring a whole week of transmissions.
No, what? The whole month. They gave them motherfuckers a whole month.
They had on Google man a whole week.
A whole fucking month, bro. Yeah. What was that? July or June is fucking Pride month.
But this month too, though, they get another whole week.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
They call liberty adding more laws. Right? The more freedom you have, the more laws they got against it. You know? This place is like it says in the book of Psalms that it says every decree they pretty much turned and canceled every decree. Was Psalm 58:5, I believe. You know? So Esau, this society is built off of lies and wickedness. How can it stand, man? You know?
So, 2nd Ezra 6 and 28, it says, "As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared."
The truth has been so long without fruit because this nation has been building off of lies, man. They've been lovers of lies. Niggas think they're African, all kind of shit, man. Wearing all that dumbass shit, Wakanda forever, all that goofy ass shit. And once this truth start manifest, you're gonna see there's nothing in that. There's nothing in that treasure chest, man. There's nothing in at the end of that rainbow. Your ass gonna come back to us, man. All right? Yeah, somebody that's been coaching you along. You got this. No more participation trophies. You know, this whole society is headed. You know, and it's gonna pop, man. Okay.
Psalms 50 and 3. It says, "Our God shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. He shall call to the heavens from above, and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice."
Yeah, and that's us, man. We're the ones, not those Jewish people, man. They did not make a covenant by sacrifice. All right? That's an historical account by us. You stand on that mount. You stand on that mount, right? Don't do this, that what I do. They ain't do none of that with Moses. But that was us with Moses. Sprinkle the blood on us. Taking the blood of the lamb, sprinkling it 7 times, and putting it on the corner. That was us, man. So to hell with the Gentile, man. Okay, the Lord's dealing with us. When I mean by Gentile, I'm talking about heathen. All right, when we say Gentile, we're talking about Israelite foreigners. Okay, we're talking about the ethnos and what's the Hellenistas. Okay, niggas don't understand all that, man. Nor we need to explain it because your ass is in America. You got black bitches trying to be white and white bitches trying to be black. Putting shit on their lips and shit, right? So it ain't hard to see what the hell we're saying. Okay?
They use their coochie juice for fragrance now.
Yeah. They got wiggers, you know? Like, how the fuck you can't step on a Gentile is and they got wiggers walking around. And Uncle Toms.
Nobody want to be who they are.
Yeah.
It says verse 6, "In the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for God is judge himself."
Yep.
Salah.
Yep. So yeah, that was a cool one for that. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful one to be, you know? But yeah. Your brothers can get back to it.
That Ezra's
that wasn't the 94
Yeah, I'm gonna get down to the nitty-gritty. 4 and what was it? 9 and 4.
chapter when it was speaking about truth.
Oh, first
Wine is wicked.
Yeah, come. First Ezra 4 and 37. And it reads, it says, wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. It says, in their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong.
Truth is endured, always strong. All right, so that's why you can't get rid of the scriptures, man. All right, the scripture says what? What's the Revelation 5th chapter? It says, bring out the wine
Wine and the oil.
Wine and the oil. You know, because Esau did all he can to try to, combat this truth, man. He went out of the way, man. Whether it's using his TV, writing lies in books, rewriting history, and it still didn't fucking work. Right. We're in the is a chapter.
What did the dragon do? Pour out the water like a flood,
Right.
which is the lies. And then what happened? The earth absorbed it. Okay?
The Lord said he got a remnant. It's like a remnant according to the election of grace. The Lord got a remnant that's set up, man. That's able to sing. You remember what's that? Revelation 14 chapter 5 grabs that. It says they was only able to sing the song. See, everybody can't sing, and everybody can't dance to the song. See, the prophets is the ones singing it. All right, then you got others that's going to dance to it, man. 'Cause everybody is not a prophet.
Everybody can't dance.
Everybody can't dance.
It's first Ezra 4 and 38. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong and liveth and conquereth forevermore.
Everybody is seeking the truth right now, man. Everybody is trying to find some kind of truth, man. But there's only one way, like Scripture say, one faith, one baptism. One Lord. There's only one way, man.
If you're sick, you're gonna look for healing.
That's right.
And somebody say, hey,
right,
I got it, and then cancel it for like an hour or two. You're gonna be like, bro, I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
I need to get, and we've been saying the whole time, you ain't gonna do nothing, keep going back. Ooh. Then you're like, damn, motherfucker got a point. You're gonna start pulling up on us, man.
So why do you follow IUIC? Why is UPK? You don't see them in the winter.
Huh?
Why would you follow them?
And you know when they're gonna realize it? When the shit hit the fan, they're gonna need the word from the prophets, and we're gonna be the only ones out. Right now, they ain't got to deal with it. They can hide during the winter because we doing the heavy load. But all them IUIC niggas that's only follow us. We ain't in, the Lord set it up to people who are isolated, to where they have to say, oh, we're not a hate group or this or that. We don't associate with GMS. So now people sticking to IUIC. Now you're not in the winter. They're gonna be like, man, I got to go where people hitting the highways at, man.
Because the scripture speaks about the foolishness of preaching. This look crazy. It's cold as hell, man. But somebody got to be the craziest, man. Somebody got to do it, man.
Chose the base things of this earth to confound the wise, man.
Somebody got to do it.
The foolish things of God. It's the foolishness of God. Yes. Which is why it's wise.
Somebody got to be willing to sacrifice or put their life in the line, man. Guys, man, they're not the good shepherds, man. So just when Esau roll down, them niggas, they just gonna bail the fuck out on these niggas, man. During your honest, gonna bail the fuck out. They gonna drop everything they doing, and they gonna hit it on these niggas, man.
They're leaving context clues. They're not going out nowhere. All right? You know what I'm saying? They telling you to take the jab.
Hey,
They're bailing low key.
Like, how often do you see General Yohan? That's the fucking mystery man. You remember the fucking invisible man? He just had a jacket on. That's that nigga, man. Fucking invisible man, bro.
Leave residue where he was.
Right.
And nobody follow nobody but under him. But nobody can find your ass.
Right, exactly.
What the fuck is that one? This nigga's a leprechaun, man.
you still want that Romans?
Okay, it says, Salaki, it says, with her, there is no accepting of persons or rewards, but she doeth the things that are just.
Right, you see, there's no accepting persons or none of that, man. Truth is the truth, man. And truth is truth, man. Hey, like the scripture said, you can't add nothing to it. And that's why I was reading that decree in the book of Revelation.
Yeah.
If you add into this, man.
Yeah, the plagues.
Hey,
It'll be added to you.
Hey, it's gonna be added unto. It's gonna be added unto you, man. You know.
Yeah, it's like the Lord's his recipe, you know.
Yeah.
He don't need you to add no extra this and none of that. Just
Playing with fire.
make it high, you know.
That's how you know them guys. They all about their own belly. They don't really care about really pushing the truth, man. They'll be careful about the things that they actually teach, man. All right, you wouldn't actually care if somebody actually criticized you or fucking corrected you.
You would want that.
Yeah, you want that. You know, I needed that.
Everybody needs clarity in life.
Shit, man.
Life is hard. I guarantee you can tell me how to make it better. And then you gotta tell me, hey, you gotta stop doing this. You gotta stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's what this gospel do, but the gospel hurts, man. Alright? Go into that wisdom, which is the truth. Alright? It's gonna try you. It's gonna try you by crooked ways. It's gonna see if you really like that. You know? You can't say you like that. The Lord gonna try every single person. All you motherfuckers say you humanitarians, your time coming. Oh yeah, your time coming. You care about babies and people and shit. Your time coming. You're not gonna have to lay on top of a grenade or something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do it. Now mind, be fake. Boo, boo this man. He's gonna be rejected by the whole world, man. You know, Mason them time is coming too, man.
They ain't prepared to do that.
They're not prepared. And it's gonna have to make a choice. You're gonna have, just like they backed out, oh, we're not no hate group, we're not associated with anybody that said, because Esau started putting pressure, saying, I'm about to fuck somebody up out of y'all.
Yep.
You know? We bitched up, man.
I don't hate like God hate. You know?
We ain't legally how about y'all shy over here.
And then they got a nerve. ISUPK, no coward. You the biggest hoes on earth. You gotta tell somebody you're not a coward. Bitch ass nigga, man. Go ahead.
They 501c. They got to be what Esau stuff.
They super niggas. They only tell me.
Yes, yeah. Titus 1 and 11. Mouths must be stopped. Who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for lucre's sake.
Can we get the etymology to subvert? You know, they subvert whole houses. Alright? Fucking up cribs and shit, telling people who they should marry. You know?
They're not using the Lord's true name, you know?
Yeah.
You know, not using the Lord's true name. It's not Christ.
Why take your wife?
Yeah, they be doing wife swaps and shit.
Give it to this brother.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Great. They do. Yeah. They subverting whole houses like
you can have to kill one of those niggas, man.
damn, I'm still my piece and you telling me we gotta separate.
The etymology for the word subvert from the late 14th century: to raise, destroy, overthrow, undermine, overturn. To overthrow, destroy, or to turn back.
Yeah. They're destroying whole houses. Okay, y'all might be having burgers and fringes, but y'all ain't gonna get salvation. That's utter destruction. Alright? We're providing life and peace, and life and peace, a part of that saying fuck the nigga woman, man. Okay? That's how you establish a house, because again, the nigga woman is the armor bearer to Satan, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, fuck her, man. She's a lost cause. Okay? Remind me, I was watching Game of Thrones, and old girl came back for the old boy that got tortured. He's like, I'm Greek. And she said, hey, fuck this nigga. He's like, he threw. He threw. He reeked me. He ain't Dion no more. He reeked. Right?
Oh yeah, that's when he took his man.
Yeah, that's the end of it. Hey, you know, the elder just kept lesson on Kevin Samuels getting heartbroken behind his nigga woman laughed at that man after he died. He did all that shit for you hoes, and y'all mocked him, man. You know, that's why we say fuck the nigga woman. You know?
Under the fucking white man, nigga woman is the worst individual on earth. She needs under that motherfucker.
She need to close her fucking mouth. She's always talking. You know? Always trying to usurp authority over somebody. You know, thinking she's everybody's mother. You know? Tired of.
Yeah. The world is tired of you. The world is tired of Esau. The world is tired of the nigga woman. Okay? Yeah.
They ain't twerk every goddamn well.
Like a
Twerk in a restaurant.
God.
Them bitches.
On top of a table.
On top of a table.
The people out there like, God, just get from up there.
Get your ass up there.
Like, you so tired of just seeing these niggas. Like, y'all here too? Like, damn. This a TikTok? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, that's the energy when people see you. You can't even smile. Right? You can't even be in shape. Right? Then you got all these other niggas that support it, but that's a whole different can of worms. Y'all are through. Y'all are through.
We don't. Blonde in her hair, she's super nigga bitch. Oh, she is super bitch.
Get on here, man. Go ahead.
Just go ahead. Go
on it. Whatever we got, man. Let's get the free God damn, man.
Yeah, her time is through, man. Hey, let's get a man come out with Isaiah 4:1 right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we can get on you nigga women. Y'all ain't shit, but guess what the reality gonna be? Y'all the men that y'all despise and y'all talk down on is gonna be the elite of this world, man. Okay?
We don't need y'all, y'all need us.
You're gonna find out too.
Richard said what the woman was made for the man, the man not for the woman.
Yeah. Let's arm wrestle.
Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Why? Why?
Saying,
because the true value of man, is going to come to manifestation.
How value?
What are black men that protect us?
Man is like gold.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Just rub it in their faces, you know? We talk down. They always fight. They talk down. We just rub our greatness in their face, man. You know?
Hey, because look, every nation of women want the Israelite, man. Yeah. Every nation of man don't want you goddamn black women, man. Yeah. Esau not checking for you hoes. First of all, they don't even like big old asses, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They like Moabite. They like the Moabite.
Yeah, you're useless. You see Esau with a little Moabite bitch and shit, man. Esau don't like all that. Ain't nobody's checking for the nigga woman. But the Pookies and the Ray Rays in the hood.
That's it.
Yeah. And even the Pookies, they leave, they getting white women.
They go to Brazil to get their retirement check, getting out to Brazil, and they good. You know, seen a video with a Moabite bitch was like, well, you talking shit about us.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, like,
she was fine too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She knew what was up. She said, you talking shit, but hey, you saying they ain't shit. Well, why y'all complaining?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now they're going to be stuck out 45, 47, sipping another cup of Babylon. You're going to realize, and this shit's going to be irreversible. You ain't going to be able to come and say, hey, man, I'm back. Hey, big head. You can't send that text on through. Right?
Yeah, because if we did have time, my son would not date a fucking black woman. I would make sure of that, man. He would not fucking date a fucking black woman.
He has to testify my rib. We got a son and she is a nigga woman. She said she wouldn't have him be with a nigga woman. Right?
That's bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.
That is bad.
That's bad, man. You got the nigga woman, don't want your son to date the nigga woman? Hey, my mom used to tell me, hey, don't keep bringing a white woman. Now you got nigga women today talking about. No, don't fucking. That's how it's over.
You got some sense.
You going to HBCU? What's wrong with you? You ain't going to Harvard?
Run.
I got Micah chapter 7, verse 10. And then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me.
She that is mine enemy. All right? This woman is an enemy to us. She's an enemy to not only to the men, but the nucleus of the Israelite way. Everything she glorifies is opposite of our culture. Okay? She wants to choose the man. No, the men's supposed to choose the women. Right? She want to walk around with her hair uncovered. She want to show her body. All right, she want to talk back. She want to eat lobster. Everything that she does is opposed. She's one of the main antichrists, man.
Yeah.
You know,
She's the main one. Only motherfucker still in the church.
still in the
Fucking black
church.
woman. So you're right. She's the main one.
Shit, they were twerking in there too.
They twerking in there too.
Yeah. Cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eye shall behold her.
How do they do that? When we start challenging them, start telling them they'll call the police on us, or they'll talk to, they'll use the system that protects them. That's what them saying. That's how they say, where's the Lord thy God? You can't stop me. That's how when they put out that action, I'll call police on you. I'll talk to you stupid enough to, I'll call the police on you. I'll get on YouTube and say anything about you. I get on TV and say anything about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it again.
This is that bitch back in Texas, man. She said, look where the fuck your God left you. Shit,
That's fighting.
That's exactly what the brother said. I don't remember what the brother said that. He said the same thing. That's fighting.
That's a hard pill to swallow, man. And that creates that bitterness toward the nigga woman. That's why your time, you're messing up your time, man. You're doing it to yourself. You go ahead, brother. They got some meat on that.
Yeah. And let me start over. And then she, and Micah 7, and and then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God?
Yeah, shame shall cover her. Mine cover her now, man. Go ahead, brother.
Mine eye shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yeah. You're scum. You're not worth anything. Somebody knock you off. Ain't nobody don't really care, man. Okay? A bitch that just recently died. Everybody trying to get all heartfelt about it, ain't getting no traction. Nobody don't really care, man.
No, don't nobody care at all. It's not gonna get that same like that Kanika Jenkins type of thing. Nobody cares, you know. You guys, you had the liberty to go out in the world on your own by yourself. Don't need no man. Don't need no covering. So guess what? That's the result. We thinking this world is all candy and candy land. Guess what? It's not. And nobody's gonna care. You're supposed to be in a natural order, and you're out of order. You know.
And at least when you fuck up, you say, "Oh my bad." No, they don't take accountability, man. And then you don't stop.
You want to kill babies, you know, when it's conveniently, you know.
Make songs about it.
Yeah.
And these are black fathers that see you're doing this because that's who you're dealing with. And you talking about all this shit. Then when Esau is done with you, you're useless. You already fucked up the household, so he don't need you no more.
Murderers.
Because Esau's a damn devil. He's gonna pamper you. You know what I'm saying? He'll give you the food stamps. He'll give you this. He'll give you that.
He give you shit to fucking destroy your nation, your man, your kids and shit.
Your nuclear family, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want that unity, because that unity and that procreation of all of that is what he does not like. That's why they got Planned Parenthood, and they got fraternity clinics for them in their neighborhood.
She became our biggest enemy.
Yep.
You do more fight with them bitches than fucking Esau.
Yeah.
They love to fight, bro. They open up out the gate. That's their alarm clock in the morning. Fucking boxes bell. You know? They wake up on that shit second guessing their man.
Yeah.
All fucking day. Like, shut up. You know? But they don't know how to do that. Because they learned what it says, ye are your father the devil. After the works of you will do. They're talking about 2/3 niggas, but the nigga woman is at the top. And y'all, the niggas should get mad about it. Fuck you, man. Look, it's obvious, man. If we leave these women alone and go mess with other nations, we would flourish as a people, man. Okay, but we're under these curses, so we surrounded by it. That's the only thing we get to deal with mostly, man.
Hey, brother, I always say most of the 2/3, majority of the 2/3 are women.
Yeah.
Women outnumber the men. Majority of the fucking 2/3 are fucking women, man. So when this dead evil break out, you just gonna see women everywhere, bro. Fucking laid the fuck out, bro.
Lay it out. You know, here it is. Men are dying at an alarming rate. It's abortion. Men are in jail. Men are dying. And then women out here fucking out their minds. And your ass can't understand there's more women to one dude. Niggas are being effeminized, and you talking about I only want to be with one dude. Only need to not be with one dude. Really shouldn't be only husband and wife, not husband and wives, right? But you can't put together that, damn, we kind of dwindling here, right? These numbers are getting kind of skimpy. I can't find a dude. Y'all don't have no ability to team up. Like I was watching this Family Guy when they only had the dudes in there and they had to figure out, and they say, well, yeah, we did the same thing with the women. They say, well, how the women did in the simulation? Them bitches 5 minutes in, tearing each other apart, man.
Hey, that Jake they just gave 1,000 years to, in the parade, y'all heard about it? Yeah, he was getting into it with a nigga woman, and he was running away from the cops. Yeah, man.
Brooks guy.
Yeah.
Wow. Ain't that something?
Dog.
It's
the word.
Let's get that. Bible can shot, man.
Where we all die, man. See, we ain't want to get on it, but the spirit is...
You got some of your brother got something?
We hit you up, brother.
We gave him what we could. We gave him what we could.
He come every week.
He's
sometimes stop and listen. I make greedy. Hey, I gave $6. Hey, I make them do some push-ups. I was like, man, every dollar, every push-up you make, I'll give you some money. You know what I'm saying? I give you $1 for every push-up. They hit the push-ups. He gonna earn it. You know what I'm saying? It's Ecclesiastes.
Oh, you got it?
Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 24. But the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Yeah, she was the first one to eat of that fruit, man. She was the first one. Then she gave it to Adam, man. But what was she doing? She was being what? Disobedient. Yep. Disobedient, man. Go ahead.
It's today, you know, she's following that serpent today, you know. Whatever philosophies that serpent got, that's why they use her in the voting and all this crazy stuff.
She's the head of the household.
Yep, she's the head of the household and just destroying everything in corroboration of this serpent and this philosophy.
She the main one, she the main one putting all her degrees out there. She got a bachelor's in this. She's so
single as hell. and miserable and sad, you know. And I was just seeing the BBL stuff, they're dying at an alarming rate. They're like the poster child of this surgical mutilation thing going on, and it's like they don't love each other. They don't love themselves. They don't even love each other. It's an illusion that they love each other. They get mad, and when we try to correct them, like not all women and this and that, but it's like you don't even love you'll tear up a face of the next black woman and choose to say something different. Y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? There's just so much hate within that shit.
Bro, when you go on the internet, you look at fights, it's always them. Yeah. You don't even really see black men on there fight. You see a nigga woman on there fighting. Fighting.
It was a band of nigga women on a train dressed up in lime green suits, just beating motherfuckers on the train.
Bro, them bitches be fighting, bro.
And you can tell it was them. You can tell, like you said, they had them big asses. Yeah. They had fucking Afro puffs all sticking out. They like, come on, man.
And y'all seen that nigga woman with like, she had some Montclair coat, big ass nigga woman, and she stiffed on the motherfucker. She was getting away from the security guard and shit. Stiffed on her. That was the nigga woman. She looked like a tight end. And she got away. She was moving slow as fuck, but she got away.
Exodus, right? When they went to the midwives,
He was like, hey, man, I ain't killed it. They was like, hey, they're more lively than us. Yeah. We can't do nothing with them, man. They're more lively. That's Eve, man. Because they still are Israelites, man. They just wicked, you know? You know?
That's why we can't wait till the kingdom comes, because, you know, they're going to be in order, you know? They're going to be in order, and it's going to be wonderful, man. The most beautifulest thing, you know, to have 12 wives. We're going to have many more than them, but it's like 12 wives in order.
That's light number.
Yeah, that's light.
That's they ain't even minimal. You know what I'm saying? Probably the average Israelite man gonna have 30 women.
Wonderful, man. It's like they out of order, man. It's just like no, you know, that's the curse, you know. That's the curse of being under, you know.
Hey, which brother was on this scripture? Which one you want?
We get light over here.
It's 26 to 25.
Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 24. You know, the woman came in the beginning of sin. And through her, we all died.
Right. Through her, we all died, man. All right. Of that tree, man. Right. The knowledge of good and evil. You know. She is the first transgressor, man. Right? And basically, because the Lord said, look, eat not from this tree, or really what, deal not with these people over there, man.
Yeah.
You know?
She abandoned her husband.
Yep.
Man.
Somebody give me, this is written, because through her, like the nigga woman, right? Hey, give me Isaiah 29. I think I made a covenant with death. But it's through the woman. It's through that damn woman, man. That's why a lot of these women is going to get mowed down in the last days, man. I got you.
God bless.
Your comment.
Isaiah chapter 28:18. Your covenant with death shall be this annual.
No, what you got to jump up a couple verses.
It's 15. Isaiah 28:15.
Look, we gotta be liberated from the nigga woman too. We gotta be liberated from that bitch, man.
That's what the apostle said, man. Get away from the nigga. Get away from Eve.
Because the scripture say, when women rule over them, we have to be liberated. Not just we gotta be liberated from the goddamn nigga woman too. Esau to put this bitch over us. She's the ruler of the fucking household.
It says Isaiah 28:15.
So really the Israelite man, he don't really know what freedom is, liberty. Who live with the goddamn black woman, man? You know what it was like. Where you going? Blah blah blah. She got 1,000 questions for you, man.
She's a warden.
Yes, she's the fucking warden.
You know, the warden.
Telling you how you feel.
Yeah.
I'm like, how you gonna tell me how I feel?
I don't even deal with the black woman. I get that shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's
Go ahead, man.
Isaiah 28:15. It says, because you have said we have made a covenant with death, and with hell we are.
Right. Start with Eve, man. And with hell, what? The grave, right? Know did I say through her we all die? With hell,
are we at agreement?
Are we at agreement? See?
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Right? And that's what these niggas think, man. When the overscoring scourge come through, they think this hell ain't gonna come to them, man.
Hey, because a woman, she's a survivalist. You know?
Opportunist.
Yeah, opportunist. So she's gonna go with she's gonna go with those the person that has the power. And of course that's Esau, but what she doesn't realize is that this nigga's losing. You know? And he's gonna be losing for good.
Got some more to that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It says,
just look at the Esau is really losing, man. If you got spiritual eyes right now, man, he really hoping we shut the fuck up. Only thing he can do is really just get carnal with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Roll down, try to kill us, you know, put brothers in prison. That's all he has left. Because hell, the brothers, how many camps is out here? About 5, 6 camps came? You know? Hey, brothers, a remnant according to the election of grace, man. The Lord got a remnant out there that ain't dealing with that bullshit, man. All right?
it says, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge.
You have made lies your refuge, man. Goddamn Christian. You know what the main person in the Christian church is? Goddamn black woman. It's the main motherfucker in the Christian church, man. Especially now. Because the Israelite man is not in the Christian church. And if they are in the Christian church, they might as well be the black woman. They feminine as hell, man.
It says,
look at them guys in the Christian church. That's not an example of a real man.
Tambourine players.
Yeah, tambourine players, man.
Christianity claims to be a submission doctrine.
yeah, the passive, simps.
They're the biggest simps. Yeah. And they're the biggest fucking adulterers in that church. Yeah. I mean, in the world, that's in the church. In the world. They are assembling themselves in harlot.
Yes. It says, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Under the falsehood, man. The school system. The black woman is false. My mama, it's always like, my mama. Mom, nigga, your mama is, nigga, she ran off your father, nigga. she ran him off.
Clean on.
And blame him. And blame the father.
And blame the father.
It's your fault I
Your
raised
mom
you
is
up.
the reason why you don't know your father.
Man. Then the child grow up hating his father because the mama, you know what I'm saying?
And then she gonna shove Christmas down your throat, Halloween down your throat, Thanksgiving, and whatever other fuck. She might tell you go to the military. Hey, my grandmother was like, well, maybe you should go to the military. I'm like, God, that shit was all. I'm like, that's a fucking no for me. I'd rather stay in the hood and trap. But I'm not going to the fucking military. No, I ain't about to go there and get my dick blown in the fucking dirt. Shit. Oh, yeah, man.
Go to the military, come back with one leg.
Yeah.
What, you helping me out?
So you up to the fucking dumb colleges, man? Shit, man. Which a lot of brothers came out of that shit, man. You got brothers that came out the military. They came out of these different colleges, man. And that's really just by the grace of the Most High, man. Because once you get embedded into that shit, you can't get that shit out of a nigga head. In Christian doctrine, you got niggas talking about there's no God.
Seared like hot iron.
Because of Esau's colleges, man. It's niggas walking around talking about there's not a, but you got niggas that can jump from the free throw line, the best at everything. Nigga, first of all, you a God within yourself. You the princess of the power. And your dumb ass somebody there ain't no God. That's how fucked up niggas are, man. So back to the original. Hey, through her, we all die. She put that death mentality on you, man. That weak, simp mentality, man. I can do good all by myself.
She don't like the confidence in you, man.
That's why, you know, through the years you had a lot of brothers falling out, because why? They acted like the goddamn black woman. They bring that black woman spirit in the truth, man. That spirit, that's the spirit of Satan. That's the spirit that was in the fucking garden, man. Now look at us. Look at our nation as a whole. I don't care where you go to. I don't care if you go to LA. I don't care if you go to fucking New York. Go to any hood, it's the same shit. I don't care if you go to South America. Same shit. Go ahead.
Verse 16, therefore thus saith the Lord in power, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone.
And that's Yahweh Shai.
A sure foundation.
That's how we receive this truth, man. Who Yahweh Shai, man. The precious cornerstone. That's what we build off of. We build the building. We gotta have that foundation. All right? Slash cornerstone, man. That's what we build off of, man. The Lord sent his word, man. Right? And now you got brothers waking up, man. Or been waking up, you know? Now's a whole flood of this truth, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, he that believeth shall not make haste.
Right, he that believeth shall not make haste. Read.
It says, judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and and the hell shall sweep away the refuge of lives.
Right, the hell shall sweep away the refuge of lives, man. That's why when this place be fucking destroyed, man. All right, when Esau finally bring down my sword, man. No, that's really the end of this devil. When he finally decide to go ahead and do what he's gonna do, man. You know, that's the end of it. Because the Lord said, what, he gonna live up the standard against him. So this man, he gonna be fucking destroyed on levels, man. On every level.
It says, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place.
Right, and the water, what's the waters? The truth. The hiding place. Over here.
It says from the
See, so the part we play is smart. Really the greatest part. The prophets, the man of the Lord, man. That's a big thing. So you should look at this like this is a light thing, man. Go ahead.
It says, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled.
Right, your covenant with death, all right, shall be disannulled. And start with Esau and the goddamn nigga one, man. Cause that's who's bringing you down, man. Those are your two worst enemies, man. Give me that in Sirach, chapter. Never trust that enemy.
It says,
and look, and that's why Apostle Rakam was harping on that so hard. Don't fucking it, because you're gonna find out. If you got a goddamn black woman in these last days, you're gonna find out she really with you. When that kitchen cabinet empty, you know, when the baby crying, you don't got no food. Is she gonna follow you or she gonna follow me?
As they said, the nigga women period are hypergamous, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna go the next best thing. They're not loyal in a cultural way.
No.
Survivors.
Yep.
I got it. Yep.
You know, like the foolishness of preaching exists because of loyalty. Right. There's no benefit for us being out here except for a spiritual gain of salvation. But somebody like physically, you know, we're not getting paid. It's cold. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to really listen. You know. So, but yet we're out here because we're loyal to Yahweh Shai, man.
You can deal with it.
Yep. We understand the future. We understand. We believe. We believe in what he prophesied about.
Right. That's why you always remember that Matthew 19:10. Peter said, "We are forsaken all houses, wives," and the Lord said, "Look, you're gonna receive 100-fold." You know,
you know, it never come out of his mouth. I have forsaken everything and follow my husband. You know, they don't have that type of energy like we, because it's ordered. Our energy goes to the Heavenly Father. Their energy is supposed to be going to us.
The tabernacle of God is with man.
Yeah. But yet they talk smack, they talk down on us.
And that's real masculinity. Real masculinity is following Yahweh Bashem Shot, man. That's real masculinity, man. Like they said in Spartans, he said, "To the death, sire! To the death!"